10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
That's good for Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's got Harrison left side complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. That will bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Darnold now to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Darnold. He completes it to Wilson. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Faking the give, Darnold. He's got a man, it's his fullback. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Throwing again is Darnold. And he is caught. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Harrison will go in motion left. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Darnold a sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Even when the play starts at the 1-yard line and you think you can sneak it in, it's not a formality that you're going to score the touchdown. The celebration in this case, from the defensive side of the line of scrimmage, a big-time play, keeping them out of the end zone.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here's Darnold. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Okay, ready? And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Check. Count to 60. Count to 60. Ready.
A give left side to Robinson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
He finds his man complete. That's Harrison. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and the first down.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On a nice burst there as they'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8.
And they'll try the air now with
time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now Darnold. Able to get this one to McBride. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First down. First and goal.
Off of play action, Darnold. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up second and goal. Here's Darnold. And it's caught. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing third and goal.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth.
Brandon, third and goal from the 1, and they go quarterback sneak, and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defensively. They were ready.
Yeah, totally stacked it up, unable to get it on third down.
They'll try and run for it. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cards take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
It's now third and less than
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
60 Bison, 60.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
13 yards.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Break. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Townsend. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add to their fourth quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's good to make it 17-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Darnold. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
19, 19, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
And they'll bring this one inside the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Get it.
At the 34-yard line.
70 Lions.
They get down here on the option.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7. At the 18-yard line.
19, 18. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Vikings.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Algier is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more.
Robinson, touchdown, Falcons.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here, They were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Now it's Darnold. Over the middle here to Wilson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
The Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
There's a quick throw out to Wilson. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch. And first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Going right back to Wilson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 7.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now someone's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 23-yard
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go now. Go.
Operating from the gun. King.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Okay, ready.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down 24-14. A little under 2.5 to go. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, so speed will certainly be of the essence. Down 2 scores late. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 58 yards.
And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. 2nd and 13. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these 2 sides. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
A give to Robinson on the option. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Lightning, 18.
First down.
Go.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Falcons, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.